the colonial occupiers.
Hi everybody, my name is Yusra. I'm the youth coordinator at AROC. I'm also a board member of the General Union of Palestine Students. We, the last standing chapter of the General Union of Palestine Students in the country, stand firmly against the Trump's decision to declare occupied Jerusalem as the capital of the settler colonial state of Israel. Jerusalem, Al-Quds, is Palestinian and will always be Palestinian.
This is not an abstract political issue that we just don't know anything about. People's lives are at stake, and it is up to us. It is up to us in this moment to ensure that we are doing everything we can to bring about liberation.
Thank you. It's great to see everybody today. And today, the Answer Coalition, which stands for Act Now to Stop War and End Racism, joins with the Palestinian people who are rising up and with people all over the world in condemning Trump's announcement that the U.S. Embassy was being moved. You know, it's really something, the way the coverage is in this country.
Yeah.
How awful it really is that violence is only a word used in the mainstream media when the people resist. But anybody who follows what's going on there, you look at any of the news sources, Palestinian news sources, every day there is violence, there are beatings, there are house demolitions, there is seizure of land, there is killing that goes on day in and day out. But you would never know that from the media in the United States. And so I say this, that is a sign of the heroism, what goes on, the resistance, the heroism of the Palestinian people. And it's not heroism of a single act. It's a heroism of persisting day in and day out, month in and month out, year in and year out, defying what Israel wants, which is to force the Palestinian people out. Resistance, that resistance is truly a heroic resistance.
Yeah.
It's more than ironic that this announcement came just a month after the 100th anniversary of the Balfour Declaration. And it bears a real resemblance to the Balfour Declaration. You know, when Balfour made his declaration, he was in a European country talking about a non-European territory, as Edward Said, the late great intellectual, said, and promising that land to another European colonial movement, to another European settler movement. Now we have, and the Palestinian historian, Dr. Ismail Said, said, Palestine did not belong to Balfour to assume such acts of generosity. And we say that Palestine does not belong to the imperialist Trump to determine that Jerusalem, Al-Quds, is the capital of Israel. It's not. And no matter what Trump says, it is not the capital of Israel. It is the capital of Palestine. I think we have to point out that as awful, as horrific a pig that Trump is, that this move was made with the full support of the Democratic as well as Republican leadership in the Senate and Congress. And it is a gross violation, of course, of international law. It defies so many international bodies that regard the 1980 Israeli annexation of East Jerusalem and the Golan Heights as illegal. The West Bank, Gaza, Syria's Golan Heights, and Jerusalem were all conquered. And that was 50 years ago in 1967 in that war, a war of aggression against the Arab people. The people of Palestine, not Trump, will determine their own national destiny, and they have united to say Jerusalem is our capital. And today we stand in solidarity with the Palestinian people and the right to self-determination, including the right of return. And we demand an end to all U.S. aid to Israel. Long live Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!